But it is time for our franchise focus.
Oh, boy.
And I don't even give a crap what the numbers
Oh,
say.
I mean,
But look at that. He went 361. This is what I was talking about in the open. I don't even know what happened in this game. 24-48, 361, 2 touchdowns. The 2 interceptions kind of weirdly actually helped because they were both on 4th down when the Packers probably should have dropped them.
Those were punts.
One of them didn't really matter.
They were punterceptions.
Yeah, they were punterceptions. I like that.
Yeah, I like that.
And honestly, with what he did in the 4th quarter, he missed some throws. There were moments where we're like, oh, he didn't see that guy, or he threw that one high. Whatever. Dude, no other quarterback would have done what he did tonight. And I'm gonna go down a weird road with that. But honestly, I don't want to say nobody can't do it, but nobody has the reputation that Caleb already has. Like, he's obviously not the best quarterback in the league, but I'll take him in that moment, which I got killed for it by Packer fans. We had a little video go out from Hogan Johns where I said I would take Caleb Williams over Jordan Love in a playoff game. And, of course, I got attacked by all those Packer fans. Well, guess what? That is why.
Hey.
That is why.
You going to drop that mic on him? Yep. I like that, baby. No, but I think the confidence of Caleb Williams is incredible because for about 3 quarters he played pretty bad, honestly. Like, you look at some of the throws he missed and some of the decisions, but in that 4th quarter, Iceman, right? He lives up to that moniker. It's awesome to see. And, yeah, we got to clean up this, that, and the other. But when the game's on the line, nothing's ever going to be perfect for some people. But he finds a way with it, scrambling for a first, making that crazy throw when he was scrambling to the left, throwing off his back leg, falling back to complete it to Rome Odunze to keep that drive going. I just love the confidence of him. And that's the thing, like, quarterbacks around the league, especially young quarterbacks, usually don't have the confidence he has, especially when he starts out bad. So to finish the way he did and have the confidence throughout it, you saw him getting fired up on the sideline. He's a leader on this team.
Yep. And
guys respect him. And the proof is in the pudding. Right, when the game's on the line, you want Caleb Williams. Even his 2nd year in the league, doesn't matter what he does in the first 3 quarters, he's going to come back on you.
I mean, the idea that the Bears have a quarterback that has the it factor is so – it's just such it's like uncharted territory.
It is.
It's such a weird feeling.
We've never been here.
We've never been here, guys. And – that's why I just think we're just each game so filled with what's going to go wrong, and he's sitting here trying to figure out what can go right. And that's the beauty of Caleb Williams. We've said it during the year, Caleb the conundrum. Now all of a sudden it's become the offense as a whole as a conundrum. Still the drops persist, and the mental errors, but yet they find a way at the end. So what do you say? I mean, there's so many things they can clean up. And Caleb said that on the broadcast after the game was over in his sideline interview. And that's ultimately the beauty of this season. And the fact that it didn't end on a sour note, losing to Green Bay on your home field. Whatever happens here going forward, we still want to win these games. But at the same time, there's been so much growth and progress from an offense and from a quarterback when there's still so much they can get better at. And if that realization has to be kind of washing down on the rest of the rivals in this division, because you can say everything you want about the flaws, but you can't deny what makes him great.
No one thought the Bears were pulling this off. Caleb Williams did. It was, first of all, like seeing him early in the game having the freak out on the sideline, and he's now getting to a place where it's like he's sort of earned the right to have his upset on full display out there. And then, you see him and he's straight exhausted and he's just hanging in there calm. The run game really has kind of fallen apart as of late. Yeah. There's just been more and more has been heaped on his shoulders. Rome Odunze has not, he wasn't there tonight at all. He's turned Colston Loveland into a star tight end. People, Woot, you're yelling like this guy's like Travis Kelce right now. I mean, he
kind of is.
I mean, which is unbelievable. Colston had 8 catches tonight for 137 yards. After that, I mean, it was DJ for 64, and then he's just spreading it around. Rome had 2 catches for 44. Luther had 3. spraying off of Caleb. DeAndre Swift's play, talk about big plays, where he got the ball on the right side of the field on a dump off, and he was in all sorts of trouble and broke all the way from the right side, all the way towards the goal line on the left side. He picked up like 8 yards on that play, made it a short third or whatever. That was a huge play. But Caleb's ability to hang in there, the couple of the dump offs to DeAndre, so he was not doing that. If you go back to the start of the year, I mean, you can just see the patience and the growth right in front of you.
So and it's funny because it's like a tale of two games. So, like, watching the game, you're looking at things, okay, what do the Bears need to get better at here this offseason? Or what does Caleb need to get
I was
better
definitely
at,
doing
right?
that. I had a list of 900 things on defense.
Well, and that's what's funny. And it all kind of gets washed away as a fan or an analyst when they win because, like, what are you going to do? You're just celebrating, right? But, like, I do think there's one, observation I've had here for it feels like the second half of the season is, when Caleb bails out of the pocket, when he's getting pressured, whether it's blitz or not, it feels like he's bailing out to the outside hash, out to the outside edge. At some point, if he can, climb that pocket, bail out through the teeth of the defensive line. And then there's other times, like you brought up the composure aspect or Caleb going at players on the sidelines after plays. In the first quarter, I felt like it was a negative. I felt like the team didn't have good composure. Now it looks like a positive because he willed them back to victory.
Right.
So I don't know what the answer is in that regard. Because at the beginning I was getting ready to say, in the post game, like, hey, they weren't calm, cool, and collected. They're yelling at each other.
Right.
So you know what I mean? Like, I don't even know the right.
I still think that's something that's going to come as they all continue to grow. Like, this is still a young team. Caleb is still young. Like, those are the areas where, and I don't want to, it sucks to say this, but like they might still lose a game here in the playoffs where that becomes a thing. And that's okay. I guess my point is I think it's defensible right now, like where they're at in this whole thing. You want them to mature and learn from some of these things. Maybe they will this week,